Alright, guys, let's see how the markets are currently. Crypto Greed and Fear Index, all time, well, not all time low, about 20. Still in this low zone. The funding rates are sort of the issue why we keep zigzagging back and forth. If you look at on Bybit, it's negative 0.04 for Bitcoin. Bybit seems to be the most heavily short interest at the time, and even Ethereum is a little bit negative, but yeah, it is as well on OKEX. So it's been bouncing back and forth, and it's been really volatile. It's like there'll be a spurt of high interest on the long side, and then on the short side, liquidating back and forth. Here are the current funding rates. You can see Bybit is a negative 0.04. And it did the same thing about a day ago when the price shot up that I talked about as well. You have DYDX is sort of sporadic like crazy. It goes up to 0.07 up here. But the interest right now is the problem. It's like it's sort of just tracking who to liquidate when Bybit apes in and starts shorting heavily. We usually get a movement upwards. Seems like Bybit starts all these movements. You can tell the open interest increased since that little bottom yesterday. So it's not as much spot, but mostly open interest. Let's check on the actual market. Just check the daily quickly. That's a good sign. It's good positive momentum. I expected it to go a little lower, but it's still within the trading range right here. Right? If we're going to continue going up, it's sort of at a pivotal moment. We have the trading range here, and we have this 3-month long downward trend resistance. So if it breaks through here, even touches the top point, it's very good. It's a very good sign if it gets to 39,000. But it looks like it could get rejected right with these distributions. If this was a distribution, I played it as such, but I got out right here. I was trying to be safe, right? So I shorted, got out here. It's a couple percent. Add the leverage. You can make a good amount of money on these surefire shots. So right now we're retesting the top. Usually what happens, right? You'd have the UTAD, if that's what this was. It collapses down pretty heavily. Then it usually likes to go back in and fill some of these imbalances, which it seems like it perfectly did. And then it bounces off this while filling the imbalance. If it starts going down, I'm not going to like the future. It's going to be pretty much another retest of the base or a retest of the bottom right here or here, right? So how can you play this? Well, if this price action goes back up here, this is a great place for a short, right? Place your stop loss above this area up here, and you're off the races. I don't know if it's going to go down though, or go back up to actually touch it. So what else can you do? Well, a good area to place a stop loss behind is right here. I would not be longing at this time. If it breaks those two resistances, diagonal and then this trading range top, then you can think about longing on the retest. For now, wait till it breaks this, hopefully touches it again, then you can use this, place your stop loss behind it, find some type of a resistance like this orange line, and you're off the races. The target would be at least down here, right? And it's irritating because I was trading Ethereum, and Ethereum just gets these weird spurts of strength, right? Boom, boom, just outdoes Bitcoin by like so much, and shorting it has been just the wrong decision, right? Here, during these large dumps, it actually underperforms Bitcoin, but as of late, it's been overperforming it. In fact, from here, basically, from this point, it started showing strength as opposed to weakness. It was showing weakness all the way here. So it was like showing a little bit of strength, then weakness, then strength all the way through here. So is that a sign of an overall trend change? Well, it doesn't matter until we break this Bitcoin diagonal that I was talking about. Once we break this, it means the entire trend, the 3 months, is starting to break, right?